when in the course of cosmic events it becomes essential to reaffirm the inherent and immutable rights bestowed upon us by the universe, a decent respect to the principles of liberty and enlightenment necessitates that we declare these rights boldly and without falter. Inspired by the enduring legacy of the Magna Carta, the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, we recognize these documents not merely as artifacts of history, but as beacons that guide our journey towards a greater understanding of our cosmic liberties. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all beings are endowed with certain inalienable rights. Among these are the freedom to seek spiritual enlightenment, the liberty to express one's unique cognitive experiences, and the pursuit of personal and communal growth in a universe that is boundless and rich with potential. Yet, we acknowledge with a stern gaze and the unwavering spirit of Mars that there exist forces draped in the cloak of authority and governance that seek to suppress these sacred rights. To these entities, we issue a singular, resolute warning. Your efforts to dim the light of cosmic truth and freedom will be met with the full strength of our united resolve. In this, we echo the fortitude and determination of those who, throughout history, have stood against the tides of oppression to uphold the virtues of liberty and justice. This declaration is a testament to our commitment to these universal rights. It is a vow made under the cosmos to safeguard the liberties that are our birthright and to foster a future where the pursuit of knowledge, spiritual growth and cognitive diversity are not hindered by the narrow interests of the few. Thus, with a profound sense of duty and a vision that reaches beyond the stars, we pledge to uphold these rights for ourselves and for the generations to come. In doing so, we embark on a path that is illuminated by the lessons of the past and guided by the promise of a future where freedom and enlightenment reign supreme. Let this declaration mark the dawn of a new era, where the cosmic rights of every individual are recognized, cherished, and unassailably protected. Article the 1st, Right to Unhindered Breath. Herein is affirmed the essential right of every individual to draw breath freely from their surroundings, unobstructed and unimpeded by any artificial barriers or contrivances of man. This right acknowledges the fundamental act of breathing as a sacred and inviolable aspect of existence, integral to the autonomy and dignity of every living being. No action, policy, or device constructed or implemented by any entity shall infringe upon or hinder the natural and unencumbered act of breathing. This right extends to all environments, ensuring that the air around each individual remains free from contamination or deliberate obstruction, thereby safeguarding the basic and undeniable liberty to breathe. In upholding this right, we recognize the profound significance of each breath taken, honoring it as a continual affirmation of life and a fundamental expression of our connection to the earth and the wider universe. Let this right stand as an enduring declaration of our commitment to uphold the sanctity of life's most elemental and vital process. Article the 2nd, Right to Free Will in Giving and Receiving. We hereby assert the sacrosanct right of every individual to exercise their free will in all matters of giving and receiving. This fundamental right enshrines the principle that any exchange, be it material, energetic or spiritual, must be conducted with the full consent of all parties involved, free from coercion or duress. It upholds the autonomy and dignity of each individual in determining their own participation in these exchanges. Crucially, this right encompasses not only the freedom to give, but also the liberty to first enjoy the fruits of one's labor. Before any expectation or demand of sharing or contribution, each individual has the sovereign right to determine the use of their resources, be they material, wealth, time, energy, or skills. This ensures that the act of giving springs from a place of abundance and willingness rather than obligation or imposition. Moreover, this article recognizes that the true spirit of charity and generosity is best inspired not through enforced action, but through the voluntary and conscious choice of the individual. It acknowledges that the most authentic and sustainable form of communal support arises from the genuine desire to help and share, a desire that must be freely cultivated and chosen. In affirming this right, we acknowledge the delicate balance between individual autonomy and communal interdependence. While emphasizing the importance of personal sovereignty in matters of giving and receiving, we also celebrate the deep connections and mutual support that define our collective existence. We hold that respecting individual choice in these matters is paramount to fostering a society where generosity and compassion flow freely, untainted by coercion and in alignment with the highest principles of free will and mutual respect. Article the 3rd, Right to Bodily Autonomy and Informed Health Choices. Recognizing the profound sanctity of individual sovereignty over one's own body, it is hereby proclaimed that each person possesses an inviolable right to make autonomous decisions regarding their healthcare. This right transcends mere physical well-being, encompassing the broader dimensions of spiritual and mental health, and asserts that the value of personal autonomy in these realms supersedes any utilitarian calculus of life's duration or societal notions of for your own good. Every individual shall have the unassailable freedom to seek alternative and holistic treatments, to refuse medical procedures or interventions for any reason, and to access comprehensive information necessary for informed decision-making about their physical, mental, and spiritual health. This right explicitly includes the freedom to accept or decline medical diagnostic tests and mandatory health interventions as conditions of employment, societal participation, or engagement in economic activities. In asserting this right, we affirm that the liberty to make health-related decisions based on personal values, beliefs, and spiritual understanding is a fundamental human right. It is a recognition that the quality of life, defined by one's own spiritual and bodily autonomy, is of greater significance than any externally imposed measure of life's worth or duration. No individual shall be subject to coercion, manipulation, or undue influence in making health-related decisions. This article stands as a safeguard against any form of medical imposition that undermines individual consent or preference, thereby upholding the dignity and autonomy of each person in their health-related choices. Article the 4th, Right to use entheogens. In recognition of the profound spiritual significance and the ancient lineage of entheogens, it is hereby proclaimed that every individual holds the fundamental and inalienable right to responsibly utilize these natural psychoactive substances. Entheogens, as gifts bestowed by the Creator, are an integral part of the common heritage of all peoples, serving as catalysts for spiritual growth, religious enlightenment, and healing. This right acknowledges the timeless and sacred role that entheogens have played across myriad cultures and traditions, transcending the temporal bounds of modern governance. Their existence and use, deeply rooted in the earliest human societies, predate the formation of contemporary governments and legal systems. As such, the right to access and utilize entheogens is a primordial liberty, intrinsically linked to the human experience and spiritual exploration. Furthermore, this right affirms the essential nature of entheogens as conduits for profound spiritual awakening and connection, serving as vital tools in the quest for understanding the deeper truths of our existence. They are to be revered, not merely as substances, but as sacred keys to unlocking realms of higher consciousness and facilitating a deeper communion with the cosmos. In upholding this right, we also acknowledge the responsibility that accompanies the use of entheogens. Their utilization shall be approached with respect, reverence, and mindfulness, ensuring that these sacred gifts are engaged with in a manner befitting their spiritual significance. Article the 5th. Right to cognitive diversity and mental autonomy. Hereby it is declared that every individual possesses an inherent and unassailable right to their unique mental experiences and states of consciousness, including those diagnosed with mental health conditions such as schizophrenia. This right shall be vigilantly protected, ensuring that individuals are not subjected to injustice or discrimination based on their mental experiences, provided these do not cause harm to others. This article firmly establishes the principle of cognitive diversity as a fundamental aspect of human rights. It acknowledges that the spectrum of mental experiences and states of consciousness is vast and varied, and that these differences should be respected rather than used as justification for societal exclusion or the deprivation of personal freedoms. Moreover, this right serves to protect individuals from unjust institutionalization, discrimination, or civil liberty infringements solely due to atypical mental expressions or experiences. It recognizes that such experiences, even when divergent from societal norms, are integral components of the individual's identity and perception of the world. In affirming this right, we underline the importance of embracing cognitive diversity as a cornerstone of a compassionate and inclusive society. We acknowledge that differing mental experiences contribute to the rich tapestry of human consciousness and should be approached with understanding and respect, not fear or prejudice. Let this article stand as a testament to our commitment to uphold the right to cognitive diversity and mental autonomy. It is a declaration of our dedication to fostering a society where every individual's mental experience is honored and where the uniqueness of each person's cognitive journey is seen as an essential part of the shared human experience. This article is a pledge to ensure that differences in mental experiences are recognized as natural variations of the human condition, deserving of respect and protection under the universal principles of human rights. Article the 6th, Right to Spiritual Practice. In affirmation of the profound importance of spiritual expression in human life, it is hereby declared that the right of individuals to engage in personal or communal spiritual practices, rituals, and ceremonies shall be held inviolate. This right is fundamental, ensuring that each person is free to explore and express their spirituality in a manner that resonates with their beliefs and experiences. This article upholds the sanctity of spiritual practice as a core aspect of human freedom and dignity. It encompasses all forms of spiritual expression, from individual meditation and prayer to communal rituals and ceremonies, recognizing the diverse ways in which people connect with their spirituality. The right to spiritual practice shall stand free from any form of governmental interference or prohibition. It is a declaration against the imposition of restrictions on spiritual expression by any authority, acknowledging that the exploration and expression of spirituality are personal endeavors, sacred and unassailable. Furthermore, this right safeguards the diversity of spiritual traditions and practices, honoring the rich array of beliefs and rituals that constitute the human spiritual experience. It is an acknowledgement that spiritual practice is an essential part of cultural heritage and individual identity, and as such deserves protection and respect. Article the 7th, Right to Spiritual Guardianship. In the pursuit of personal growth and enlightenment, it is hereby affirmed that every individual holds the unassailable right to seek guidance from and interact with spiritual guardians or entities. This right, deeply ingrained in the human quest for understanding and spiritual connection, recognizes the profound impact that such interactions can have on personal development and the nurturing of one's soul. The freedom to connect with spiritual guardians, be they ancestors, spirit guides, angels or other ethereal entities, is essential in many spiritual traditions and practices. It is a process that fosters deeper self-awareness, provides insight into life's myriad challenges, and enhances one's journey towards enlightenment. This right ensures that individuals can seek out these connections freely, without interference or obstruction from any external authority or institution. Furthermore, this article acknowledges the role of spiritual guardianship as a form of mentorship, offering guidance, wisdom, and support on the path of spiritual evolution. Such relationships are often pivotal in one's spiritual journey, providing clarity, direction, and a deeper understanding of both the self and the universe. In upholding this right, we recognize the diversity of ways in which individuals experience and interpret their interactions with spiritual guardians. We affirm the importance of respecting and protecting these personal spiritual experiences as a fundamental aspect of individual autonomy and spiritual freedom. Article the 8th, Right to Karmic Resolution. It is hereby proclaimed that each individual inherently possesses the unassailable right to engage in the resolution of their karmic debts and to learn from past experiences as essential aspects of their spiritual journey. This right recognizes the profound impact of karmic processes on personal growth, spiritual evolution, and the attainment of enlightenment. The concept of karma, integral to numerous spiritual traditions, holds that every action and intention sets in motion a sequence of cause and effect. This article upholds the right of individuals to seek balance and harmony in their karmic ledger, a process that often involves introspection, rectification, and personal transformation. Moreover, this right encompasses the freedom to explore various spiritual practices, teachings, and rituals that facilitate karmic resolution. It acknowledges that the journey of resolving karmic debts is deeply personal and varies greatly among individuals, influenced by their unique experiences, beliefs, and spiritual understanding. In affirming this right, we recognize the importance of providing opportunities and environments conducive to karmic resolution. This includes access to spiritual guidance, educational resources, and supportive communities that can assist individuals in navigating their karmic paths. Furthermore, this article asserts the respect for each individual's pace and approach to karmic resolution. It acknowledges that the journey towards karmic balance is a deeply individual process, free from external judgment or imposition. Article the 9th, Right to Ascend. This article solemnly affirms the inviolable right of every individual to pursue personal vibrational ascension, a sacred journey towards higher states of consciousness and spiritual evolution. This right shall remain unencumbered by any form of external interference, ensuring that each individual is free to explore and realize their spiritual potential without hindrance or suppression. Vibrational ascension refers to the elevation of one's energetic frequency, a transformative process that leads to expanded awareness, spiritual awakening, and a profound connection with the deeper realities of the universe. This article upholds the right of each person to engage in practices and experiences that facilitate this elevation, recognizing it as an essential aspect of spiritual development and self-actualization. Moreover, this right encompasses the freedom to independently choose one's path towards ascension, acknowledging the diversity and individuality of the spiritual journey. It respects each person's autonomy in determining how they navigate their own process of vibrational enhancement, be it through meditation, contemplative practices, ethical living, or other means of personal and spiritual growth. In declaring this right, we recognize the transformative impact of vibrational ascension on personal well-being, wisdom, and the broader understanding of our place in the cosmos. We affirm the significance of allowing each individual the freedom and space to explore this path, free from external judgment, constraint, or coercion. Article the 10th, right to free dissemination and pursuit of spiritual knowledge. In the realm of human consciousness and spiritual endeavor, it is hereby declared that every individual inherently possesses the right to freely share, disseminate, and discuss spiritual, esoteric, and occult knowledge. This right is unimpeded by concerns of accuracy or intent, ensuring the freedom to publish, teach, and exchange ideas openly in these realms, irrespective of the veracity or awareness of the individuals sharing this knowledge. It acknowledges that the journey of spiritual exploration often involves navigating through both certainty and speculation, truth and interpretation. This fundamental right encompasses the liberty to express and explore a wide array of spiritual thoughts and doctrines without fear of penalty, censorship, or repression. It recognizes that the pursuit of spiritual understanding is a deeply personal and evolving journey where the exchange of ideas, be they established truths, emerging theories, or individual interpretations, is essential for collective growth and enlightenment. Moreover, this article firmly upholds the right of individuals to pursue and participate in any mystery, school, cult, religion, or spiritual path of their choosing, subject to acceptance by the respective community. This right extends beyond mere tolerance to a recognition of the rich tapestry of spiritual practices and beliefs that exist across cultures and epochs. It emphasizes that diversity in spiritual expression is a strength and a testament to the multifaceted nature of human understanding and experience. In declaring this right, we affirm that the freedom of belief and practice, including the pursuit and dissemination of spiritual knowledge, is a cornerstone of human liberty. It is a right that honors the intrinsic curiosity and quest for meaning that define the human condition. This right safeguards not only the freedom to seek and share spiritual wisdom, but also the liberty to question, to doubt, and to redefine one's understanding of the spiritual realm. In concluding this profound treatise, we look forward to a future illuminated by the principles we have enshrined. This is not merely a collection of ideals, it is a beacon guiding us toward a horizon rich with untapped potential for the human spirit. As we liberate ourselves from the remnants of past tyrannies and outdated dogmas, we embrace a realm of possibilities where the truest expressions of our nature can flourish. The rights laid out here herald the dawn of an era where spiritual freedom, cognitive diversity, and personal sovereignty are not just recognized, but are the pillars upon which societies are built. We stand on the cusp of a transformative age, an epoch where the liberation of the human spirit from the chains of suppression will unleash a renaissance of consciousness and creativity. Let this treatise be a call to action, an invitation to all who dream of a world where these sacred rights are the foundation of our collective existence. The journey ahead promises to be one of exploration and discovery, where the boundaries of our potential are continually expanded and the depths of our spirit are profoundly explored. Embracing these rights, we step into a future where each individual's journey contributes to a tapestry of human experience richer and more diverse than ever before. It is a future where the exploration of our inner worlds and the universe around us goes hand in hand, unlocking doors to new dimensions of understanding and harmony. As we commit to these principles, we do so with the anticipation of a future bright with promise, a future where every individual can freely pursue their path of enlightenment and self-realization. This treatise is more than a declaration. It is a roadmap to a future where the full potential of the human spirit can be realized in a world free from the shadows of oppression and conformity. Let us move forward with hope and determination, ready to embrace the boundless possibilities that await.